I was looking for Yusuf. I can't find you again. Like, raise up your hands, I beg, so it's easy for me to find you. Like, raise up your hands. Okay.
Recording has started.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Ogalbian. Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Money, you can start, please. Thank you.
Okay, I need you to make somebody co-host. Oluse, yeah, sorry for the way I pronounce your name. I told you to raise your hand. I'm not seeing your hands. Where are you now?
Raise up your hands.
Oluse, yeah. Why are you they difficult now? I told you to raise your hands. Oh. You need to help me make him. You need to help me make him co-host. Because we quickly run us through the TradingView parts. I don't know why
he raised his hand in the comments. He's raising his hand in the comment section.
Okay, in the comments. Oh, instead of so the name is Seyi FS. So please help me make him co-host.
Sheye FX.
Okay, Sheye FX. Okay, let me go look for him because I can't do that from the
Yeah, you're supposed to raise his hand here where member participants are. So you raise up your hands in the participant side so that they can just quickly make you co-host, please.
I've done that already.
Okay, I've seen you now. Yeah, I've seen you, don't worry. Okay, awesome. Okay, share your co-host right now. Okay, we can start, please. Thank you.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. We yesterday, Queen Ibok said that we should do this one first. We're going to use the first 10-15 minutes to quickly run through how to set up TradingView, because we just noticed that many people, they don't have the TradingView that is, working active. So this leader in the house, leader Sobanj, sorry do I pronounce your name, Oluseye, is he came to me, yes, thank you for being so proactive, and he sent me a recording on it that is good on it, and I watched it. It's just very good. So he's going to take us through it, and I didn't tell him this, but it's on the inner circle group. So after the Zoom, leader say, please, sorry, people may come to you for follow-up, for questions, so that we don't take too much questions on TradingView on the Zoom here, okay? So thank you in advance for your support.
All right, ma'am.
So you can start the training.
All right, thank you so much. Good morning. Once again, I want to appreciate Dr. Money and all the leaders in the house. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be able to share this with ourselves here. Really appreciate. I hope I can be heard, please.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, thank you so much. Let me just to share the screen straight. Let me share my screen. Okay, start now. Okay, so I'll just go straight to TradingView. All right, because the training is all about trading. I just go straight to TradingView. Of course, for us to be able to get our TradingView sorted out, we'll go to Play Store, we download TradingView, and then
Shay, we can't see your screen.
Just to register probably via email. It's going to need us to open up, register via email. I hope it's clear.
We can't see your screen.
We can't see
You
your
are not
screen.
sharing your screen.
Oh. Just a minute. Okay. Oh, TradingView has been blocked. Just a minute. It's not going to take time just to explain it. It's not even there. Screen.
Okay, so to share your screen, look at just scroll through the icons at the bottom. You see share. You see share with an arrow pointing up. Click on share, and then it will take you to screen. You see screen. Click on it, and then you can now start. We'll start seeing it. Thank you.
Yes, I've done all that, but it's so funny that TradingView on its own is not even just showing. It's not allowing anything to share, or it's not allowing me to share any.
No, you have to share your screen.
No,
When you
it's
share,
not
you have to go to the-
TradingView. On this Zoom here now, this
this
Zoom now,
Zoom.
here we are now. You're not going to TradingView yet. Click on share. Share that on the one of among the icons at the bottom of this Zoom. Now, you have to click on share first.
I've clicked on share, and I went to screen.
Click on screen,
And
yes.
now say allow Zoom to record forecast, and I said start now.
Okay.
It's giving me some options. Why is this happening today?
What options are you getting?
It's just taking me to all the apps that I have, and it says you need permission.
You obviously need permission to share your apps.
Okay, so get permission and open the permissions and this in your phone and grant permission to share is it Zoom here? Zoom and TradingView, I don't know. Can you just quickly troubleshoot it?
It needs to
Yes,
grant
ma'am.
Zoom. It needs
Already.
to grant Zoom
Done that already.
permission. You need to go to
Grant
your
Zoom permission.
you grant the Zoom permission before you can then share.
Oof.
Okay, ma'am.
Or maybe you should share maybe you should share the recordings he shared with you earlier on. If that works. You need to go to your settings.
Just go to your
Can
settings.
someone else
Okay,
share their
I've gone to
TradingView
permission
view so
I've
we
gone to
can work
permission
with it?
manager. So let me see if it's going to still allow me. If it doesn't, then maybe we just share the. It's not allowing. It's not allowing. I
Or
don't know what I've done
probably
to the phone. It's not allowing.
maybe somebody else should share the
Their
screen so
Zoom.
that he walks us through it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I am in trading. Here's my TradingView. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see the screen. That's great. That's great.
So
Okay,
how
so
will you
all
be
we
able to estimate anything? Okay.
okay, so automatically when we thank you so much, man. Automatically, what we just do is that when we click the app at the Play Store and we've downloaded it and we've used our email to sign in, as soon as we've signed in, all right. So we have at the bottom where they wrote watch list, all right. At the watch list, we could actually, because when we have the watch list, it's going to show us different coins from other Forex and crypto and other things like that. So we'll find a way to remove them, the ones we don't need, so that we can put in our own coin. We go to watch list, which is the first on the right-hand side, left-hand side at the bottom. We click the icon, which is watch list. So it will now show us all these. Now, the ones we don't have, we don't want, all right? We swipe them to the left and we see a place that will show delete. Let's just swipe this dodge. Let's swipe it. We're not taking it away. Your screen, ma.
Oh,
Oof.
sorry, oh, Jesus. Today.
Sorry, ma.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so the dodge, we just swipe dodge to the left a bit. Not completely. Just swipe dodge to the left. Dodge USDT. Let's swipe it to the left a bit. All right, great. It's okay. So if we want to remove all those ones we don't need, we can see delete on the right-hand side with the bucket that shows delete. So we delete everything one after the other like that. When we have done that, then we can now bring in the coins we want to be watching. All right. Just as Dash and Uni USDT, we can bring them in. And to bring them in, we only need to just click. We can click on the plus at the top. When we click on the plus at the top, let's click on the plus, please. Yeah, so when we click on that plus, thank you, Ma, on the top on the right-hand side, when we click on the plus, then it's going to show, give us the opportunity to add our coins that we want to use, all right? Like Dash and every other one. So we start adding them one after the other. I don't know if we can click it. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to show, give us option. All right, great. So let's just type a particular coin. Exactly. This is the way it's going to come up. So like the one that has plus, all right? The ones that has plus, look at the first one, XAU, USD, that has plus, or if we're even anyone, so far it has plus. If you want to add it, you click the plus, all right? If you want, fine, good, this is it, AVA USD. So for us to add AVA USDT, we just click on the plus that is on the right-hand side, opposite it. We click on that plus and it will tick it as if it's correct. That means it has been added. I hope that, so we can use that to add all the coins we want to be watching, just as what Dr. Money has shared with us yesterday. Yes. So all they are going to be added like this. So we can, yes. So all this will be added one after the other. And that's that. Then let's go to the next icon at the bottom. The next icon at the bottom says chart. Let's click on chart. Okay. Chart, the second icon at the bottom from the left-hand side. Okay. All right. So we'll click on that chart. Let's click on the chart. Okay, great. So this is it. As we have seen the chart. So at this chart now, one of the first things we need to do, all right, is to make sure that the time zone is in Lagos, especially for we that we're in Nigeria. We need to make sure the time zone is in Lagos for we that we're in Nigeria. So what we'll do to be able to first fix our time zone, because if you don't have the right time zone, then definitely it's not going to be giving you the right figures and other things like that. So for us to have the right and the correct figures we're trading with, you need to look at those candles, the red and green candle. On any of those candles, just double tap on the red, any of those candles. The candle we can see, I hope you understand, the candle, the red and the green, just double tap on that candle itself. Just tap it twice. Let's tap it twice. All right, great. So now that we've tapped it twice, look at the icon at the top, which says symbol. If you notice there's an arrow that says go back. So click on that. Oh, okay, fine. There's nothing, okay. Looking at this screen, all right, you can see the time zone at the bottom. Something was covering, that's why I couldn't see it. You can see the time zone. All right, this is the easiest way to get the time zone. So with this time zone, you can click, you can see where the road UTC +1 Lagos. If you are opening your TradingView for the first time, it's not going to show Lagos, it's going to show somewhere else. So when it shows somewhere else, you will click the drop down arrow and search for Lagos. If you're in Nigeria, all right, if you're in Nigeria, you search for Lagos. And when you search for Lagos, you click on that Lagos and that does it. Let's just click on the Lagos map. All right, so as soon as this is done, we can now click OK. We have set it to Lagos so that whatever it is we're doing will come out right. All right. Then as soon as we've done that, exactly, we click OK. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for helping me out. Wow. Now eventually it's going to show us that time zone, which really makes it interesting. Now, the next thing I want us to look at is to add an indicator, a specific indicator. Meanwhile, when you open it fresh, it's going to show volume. Now, in case you don't need volume, then you can remove the volume. All right, like Dr. Moni's on is still showing volume. Fine, she wants to be using volume. But if you don't want to use volume, what you look at is that on your left-hand side, toward the top, you see an arrow that is pointing up. All right? Click on that arrow. Just click on it. Let's see what happens. No. All right, great. So the arrow, great. So when we click that arrow, it's going to show us the indicators that are available for us there. All right? So if you now want to remove the one for volume, now she has clicked on it and it has showed the first one after the volume, it showed the face. Okay, it showed delete. Thank you so much, ma'am. So we'll click on delete to remove the volume. In case you don't want the volume, you click the delete so as to remove the volume. As soon as that is done, we want to focus on stochastic RSI. Of course, Bollinger Band and those ones are also there, but we want to focus on stochastic RSI. So to be able to bring up our stochastic RSI, we look at the bottom, all right? We look at the bottom, no. Okay, we look at the bottom, all right, where we have, okay, great. We look at the bottom, all right, and there's something covering that. Okay, fine. Definitely, that one that is circled, we'll click on it, all right, this icon. You know, you can see the one that is pencil. We're not talking about the pencil, the second one that followed the pencil, all right? We'll click on it. When we click on it, thank you, Mal. We click on that icon. After clicking on it, it's going to open up a page for us. So please, let's click on it. Thank you so much, Mal. We click on it, then we now notice that the place written indicators there. We can see tools on the left-hand side. Thank you, Mal. So we click on that indicators. As soon as we click on the indicator, it's going to open up. So let it be clicked on so that it can open up for us. All right. Now, when it opens up like this, you click on technicals. You click on technicals to be able, mind you, what we want to add to our TradingView is stochastic RSI. So you click on technicals. So when you click on technicals, yes, that is it being circled. All right. So when we click on technicals, so at the top where the row search, we'll now type stochastic RSI. STO, that is it. That particular one, stochastic RSI. Make it permanent so that we can always use it every time. Okay, stochastic RSI. Exactly, stochastic RSI. To make it permanent, you can see that the stochastic RSI at the top has a star by the side. That star, all right, you need to click on that star so that it can be permanently available for you to use every time. You don't have to keep looking for it. So you click that star to make it something that is going to be your favorite. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So you click on this star to make it your favorite. And when you have clicked on the star to make it your favorite, then you now click on it once. Now, if you click on twice, it's going to show twice, and you don't need it twice. All right. And if you click on it more than twice, it will still show twice because you are not allowed more than 2 indicators on a free TradingView. Do we understand that? So when that is done, then we now click the the arrow back. We can click the arrow to go back. Let's click the arrow to go back. Yes. So let's click this unlock. Click the X. Now, the reason why stochastic RSI is on this graph already, is on this chart already. But if you want to bring your stochastic RSI, peradventure is not there, then you still go back to that, the arrow at the bottom by that pencil, you click it to be able to bring it to live. So eventually now, when that has done, we need to now set it up. We need to set it up. Of course, different people have different setting up for stochastic RSI. This is the way your stochastic RSI will show up, all right? You tap on, yes, that's the setting. When you tap on stochastic RSI, you now tap on this setting. And when you tap on it, eventually it's now going to show up. It's going to show up for you. You'll be able to see. Okay, let's click on it. So that it takes us to the next stage so that we can set it up. Okay, good. So now on the first one is taking us to, okay, there is style, there's visibility, and then the first one. On the first one, all right, we have K, D, K is 4, D is 2. So let me just quickly hold on so I can tell you us what we're expected to use. Hold on, please. Just a minute. I want to give us the measurements. So it's going to be easier for us to use. Okay. All right. All right. Are we ready for the first one there? For the first one there. Okay, so K, let's change our K. Like for the way I use it, the K at the bottom there, the K is 3. Then the D is 3. The K is 3. And the D is 3 for what the measurement strategy I'm using. Then the RSI length is 14. RSI length is 14. Stochastic length is also 14. All right. And then, of course, RSI source is closed. RSI source is closed. I don't know if we got that. All right. 3, 3, 14, 14, then close. That is done. Then we can now click on style at the top. You know, we've done input, so let's look at style. Okay, great, style. So now for style, just hold on. Okay, for style, now the first one is K, all right? That K is blue. So you click on that blue. Click on that place there, fine, good. So when you click on it, you make the opacity 100%. Then the thickness is going to be the second. You know, from your left-hand side, there is thickness. The first one is the second one that you're going to tick. Talking about thickness, good, great. Then as soon as that is done, we can now click outside that, just click outside of that place that is free so that we can go back. Good. So we now go to the second one. That second one where they wrote D, will we untick D? Untick D. Let's untick it. Yes, great. So we untick D. Then we move to the next one, which is upper band. The upper band, again, we'll click on the color, and it's going to be red. It's red the way it is there. So we click on the color. The opacity is 100. The thickness is also, we make it the second one. All right, great. Then we'll now look at under that thickness, there is where they wrote style. Let's tick back on that upper band. Let's tick on the upper band. All right. When you look at after thickness, we have line line style. Let's click on line. Let's click on the first one. Let's click on the first one. The first one. Yes, that's great. So when we have done that, let's close it. Just tick around it so that it moves off. All right. And then the figure under it is 80. The figure under it is 80. I'm coming just a minute. Yes, 80. So let's go to middle band. Thank you, ma'am. Let's go to middle band. Let me just rush this thing up. Middle band, we click on it. Okay, we click on it, and then we'll also make it opacity 100. Then the thickness, yeah, opacity should be 100. And the thickness is the second one. Line style is the first one. All right, ma'am. Then we can close it. And the number there, the figure under it there is 50. The figure under it is 50. Then the last one is green, which is good. The last one is green, so which is, we click on it and we do the same thing. We do the same thing, opacity 100, thickness, the second one, line style is the first one. And the figure there is 20. The figure there is 20. All right, so with this, we can now come to okay, so we save it. of course, the visibility is okay the way it is. The visibility is okay the way it is, so we can click OK. Okay, so now we can now take a look at the way, this is the way it's going to come out. So it's going to be easier for me, from my own point of view, it's easier for me to be able to monitor a particular straight line that is moving and giving me response, just like what Dr. Money has shared with us yesterday. So this is, because of time, I think I've been able to explain, talking about setting up of the stochastic RSI on our TradingView, on our charts. So I hope this is okay, ma, because of the time. And of course, yes, measuring of profit. Dr. Money has explained it already yesterday, but if there is need to still explain it further, because of
Please
time.
explain. Taking a profit is very important.
Okay. Well, we just look at the icon, the first icon there, where by after that 4 hours. No, not that one. Okay, the pencil. Okay, yes, we just click on the pencil. All right. There are so many tools we can use here, so many, but the one that really concerns us very, very well, at least for now, let's look at price range. Price range. So when we can press our hand on it so that we can be able to stay it just the way Dr. Money has stayed our own, so that you can have easy access to it. You don't have to start looking for it every time. So we can click on, when we press it and the star has shown, so we just click on it, so it's going to show on our screen. There are so many of them there, but let's just talk about that because of time. All right. So we click on the price range. Okay, so with the price range, just the way Dr. Money explained it yesterday, now, you need to first look at the current price, where the current price is. And the current price will be on the first candle on the right-hand side, or you say the last candle on the right-hand side, the red one on the right-hand side. So looking at it, you will see that it's red. And you can see there's a red line. Thank you, Ma. There's a red line. So for you to measure when you have done your analysis based on the training of yesterday, all right? And you now look at, fine, what I want my profit to take place at maybe 0.3619. Just like yesterday's analysis, I want my profit to take place at 0.619. What you now do is that you just put your hand on that, yes, okay. You put your hand on it and you drag it there, just drag it there onto that line. Yes, I see Dr. Money is moving it. Use your hand to move it, all right? You drive it onto that red line because that is where the price is presently. And you want a profit of, okay, then now, for you to now, good, you put it right on it. For you to now measure it, you tap on it and you move it up. Just tap your hand on it and you move it up for you to know where the profit will get you. Thank you, ma'am. And we can now drag it up. And it will show you the percentage that you take. Let's say you're looking at take percentage, your profit at 0.3619. So you move it to that 0.36, you can see 0.361819. Dr. Money, you try to be able to even get this precisely, ma. Well done, ma. Well done, ma. So you can see exactly it gets there. So you will know that that's exactly where your profit is getting to. For me, I always just do this and I will just save it there. And I'll be away, I'll just save the line. I'll say, okay, I'm taking my profit here and I will leave it. So I don't even, at times I don't go to my RoyalQ to go and check my profit. As soon as I notice that the candle has gotten to that place, it has touched it or passed it, then I'm good to go. I know profit is in already, all right? I know profit is in already. That is the way to lock in your profit, to be able to just know where your profit is going to hit, so you don't have to keep going up and down. I don't know, I believe this is understood enough. Although, yes, this is very, I'm being so fast on this, but I believe some of us will have understood this to an extent. I just want response.
Thank
Ma,
you so much.
All right, ma'am.
You didn't talk about the time frame, though.
Okay, Okay, all right. Let me quickly mention that the time frame. Yes, the time frame really matters. I mean, it's one of the things that really matters so much. All right, and that's what Dr. Monia explained to us why she risks so much profit without looking at our graph or our trading every time. Now, is the time frame. Talking about the time frame. If you look at the bottom toward the left hand side, you see where they wrote 4 hours. All right. If you tap on that 4 hours. If you tap on that icon there, it will give you various, all right? It will give us various time frame that is available. Okay, fine, it has brought it up. Now you need to make some your favorites. You need to make some of them. You can't make everything, but make some your favorite. And usually 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, and maybe daily, all right, are my own favorites. So for you to make a favorite, you press it down, then you style it so that it can be available. Dr. Money has so many favorites. I think I'll have to check out other options also to do that. So when you start them, they will always be available for you. And Dr. Money has told us one thing. If you want to go on any trade, you need to check the longer time frame. Check the longer time frame and check your stochastic RSI. See where it stands. See the possibility of you achieving that thing. Like Dr. Mandy will say, there's no magician here. No one will tell you, yes, it's guaranteed 100%. No, but when you use your stochastic RSI and use the right time frame, use a longer time frame, all right, to check before you go and enter on a lower time frame, so that at least you monitor it and take your money straight. Take your money, and when it's time for you to leave, you leave conveniently. All right. Those are the basic things I can just explain about that, because of the time. Dr. Monima, I hope I've been able to explain to an extent. Is it okay now?
Thank you so very much. The recording you sent to me yesterday, I will share it on our group. All groups I can share it on, so that people will go through it. And then if you have questions, they will reach out to you, please. Thank you for being a good leader. Please teach people, okay? Thank you in advance.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time today. I just called on you this morning. Guys, let's show him love. Just put a symbol to say thank you, because I just called on him this morning, like 15 minutes to 10. I said, I didn't ask him if he could do it. I just told him that you will teach today on TradingView. I'm sure he would have been surprised that what did they do this woman, she doesn't know where I am. But he didn't say it. He just said, yes, ma'am, I'll do it. And he delivered. Thank you so much. We are grateful and we love you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. You've actually taught us the right way. You've been a selfless leader. To be honest, I've been quiet in the group, but I've been learning so much. So if I know this and I don't share it, that's wickedness from my side. So I want to say thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everyone.
I will not bless in RoyalQ Nigeria to have wonderful people, beautiful family. So let's quickly go to the business of the day. I'm sure that you get something from this. Even me, although I'll go back to my old setting anyway, but yeah, but let's quickly go to our beautiful, this is the most favorite app I have on my phone. And so let's look at this. Yesterday, before I go on, permit me to use 1 minute to just tell you this, because of newbies on this call. In the crypto space, please, it will not be nice if I don't say this. I need you to calm down with what you're seeing in the market, okay? Everything happening in the market is normal. The market is red like this, it is normal. The whales, the people that have these billions, these trillions to trade with, they normally bring out negative news. We call it FUD, negative news that will cause fear or certainty, and despair, panic, so that you give up. There's a saying we say in my worry pidgin English: who give up, na him lose guard. Who give up, na him lose guard. So if you give up, you lose guard. Now you lose. That's what it means. The bull run the main bull run is yet to come. It will happen. I'm not saying it may happen, okay? Don't panic. Don't disturb your uplines too much. Don't give up. You have waited 2022, 2023, 2024, and now you are now here at the year that all your sacrifices for yourself, The year that you will make mama and papa proud and your children, your family proud, and you want to give up, I bind that spirit in Jesus' name. You see, we day here. This is our last bus stop for our struggle. That money will make it. So don't panic. Don't say, they say the bull is coming. Where is the bull? Now, did they roast the bull to do Christmas? Nobody roasted the bull. The bull is alive and healthy, and it will run, it will come. So don't panic. All you have not made in these past 4 years, you will make more than times 30, times 40 of it in the next 6, 7, 8 months of your life, and you will be a successful person, okay? So I don't want to motivate you. I'm just saying this for those that are serious. If you are not serious, you want to give up, give up, give up. But if you don't want to give up, if you just believe in us and in RoyalQ small, thumbs up, let's do this, we shall get there. But if you say no, you want to just give up, but yeah, give up now. Don't mind me. So let's go back to this trading thing we talked about yesterday. I just want to do a short recap. Now, which coin are we going to pick? Remember, I told you, people trade, don't get me wrong, people trade on coins. Oh, I love this, my coin, SEU. I love SEU. People, if you don't have SEU on this call, buy SEU. That price it dipped to some days ago was how do they call it? Is it Black Friday? Good Black Friday now. So buy SEU and keep. Don't mind me. Now, people trade on these coins that are pumped because they will still pump. You know, meaning that they already have energy in them to pump. But why I get scared of it is because you don't know when they will start going down. So for purpose of this lazy man way of trading, I don't pursue coins that are pumped, and I will not encourage you to go there. I stick to coins that are at the bottom already. So I would take gas, for example, because it has the highest minus. Now, logically, at least without speaking plenty grammar, you know that this is already minus. You know what minus is? If I am owing you 12 naira, this is minus 12 naira, and I want to break even, I will first pay the 12 naira I'm owing you before I will now talk of even getting more money. So for this coin now to even go to zero, it has to finish this minus first. So meaning that if you enter now, you first gain that one before you will talk of another plus, right? So let's click on this. Remember, what I said yesterday is that when you want to trade lazy man way, first, you must take note of 3 things. The current price, yeah. Okay, so I had to go and learn this thing again from Kosalesu. Sure, you see, I'm better today than yesterday. Somebody say, Dr. Monido. I had to go and do Zoom and learn it. So you take note of the price, and then, sorry, you want to also take note of the time frame. If you are using 15 minutes here, right? If you are using 15 minutes here, you come here, this other indicator, you will still be using 15 minutes. So it must tally. Okay, it must tally. If you, sorry, undo. If you are using 1 hour here, don't make that mistake. Please always remember, meaning that this place will also be 1 hour. Did you see that? So here will also be 1 hour. So it must tally. Whatever you are using on the other side is what you're using here. Now, I cannot overemphasize this. Please, your notebook. You cannot go to school without book now. Don't tell me you're writing on your phone. You are not serious. In your business, don't you have your book where you take your inventory, your stock? You must have your notebook. So you must have taken note of, let me go back to this place. You must have taken note of coins. All these coins that are pumping today, these ones that are pumping today, you take note of them that are doing well. You must take note of them, write them down, and the price. You take note of them, then you write the price. You want to take note of the price, the price that's the highest price, you know, they've done. Just write it down. You're not trading it, but you're just writing it down in your book. Just write it down. At least everybody can write here. Then, so you see that like this gas now, this gas, those that took note yesterday, you remember that it was the topmost gain at a particular time yesterday. It did so well yesterday. Now, if you had, see, guys, yesterday it did more than 30%. If you had entered and it dropped to minus 12, you will be in floating loss of like minus 40. That's why I don't pursue green. So it is dumping, guys. look at it. Let's use 1 hour time frame. Yeah, this is 1 hour here. So this place by default, when you go and come out, it always goes to 15. So you must take care. So if you had looked at this gas yesterday, you would have seen that this speedometer, barometer was strong buy yesterday. It was on strong buy. When you see, even when you want to use this lazy man way of trading, when you see this barometer on strong buy and buy, do the opposite, don't buy. I was trying to explain that yesterday on the group. Don't buy, just do the opposite, because everybody is buying it. Mostly if it is on strong buy, rest, avoid, because you can do 2-3%, or you are smart, so you can make some money, but you must be very ground in your technicals to use it, because it shows that so many people are buying it. And by the time you want to go to your stochastic, you will see that that coin, please permit me to go to the stochastic, which coin is that? Gas, right? Gas USDT. So, guys, can you see what we're saying? Can you see my screen? So, can you see my screen?
Yes, you can see your screen.
Okay, good. Thank you, dear. So,
Yes, we can see it.
looking at this now, you will see that, let's not even go to 3 days ago. But this is if you put your finger on it, what happened to my, you're supposed to see the, sorry, okay. When you put your finger on any of the candle, it will tell you the date. Yesterday was 9th, 9 p.m. That's 21. So let me go to this candle. Yesterday was 9th, right? And 9 a.m. Can you see where this price of this coin went to? 7. Let me show you so that you will understand why I wouldn't advise you to pursue green. So meaning that between yesterday and today, this is the current price. It has gone down 21%. Okay. Now, if you look at the 4-hour stochastic, this is the stochastic. For those that will say, well, this is the stochastic. This chart here is the stochastic. Okay. So looking at the stochastic, it tells you that this coin, they are dumping. The buyers have left it, or they are leaving it. Some are still inside, though, but they are leaving it already. That's what it is telling you. So if you come back to this now to correspond to what we got there, so got the 4 hours. Good. See, this thing it just works. So we're in 4 hours. 4 hours on stochastic that way, 4 hours here. Now, what do you see from this? Yesterday, this barometer was on strong buy. So if you have been monitoring this trade since yesterday, you will see that it moved from strong buy, where people were buying it, pumping it, and then it went to buy. That one is something in your brain is already telling you, pack your load and go, pack your load and go. They will use you as exit liquidity. They will dump on you. Those that enter the market before you will dump on you. So see, trading is jungle. You have to be smart. In the jungle, animal, they shop animal. So you have to be smart. You have to be smart. This 2025. Stop pursuing green. Stop saying, can I enter? Because somebody told you the coin has done 20%. You should be asking, can I enter, when it has done -20, not +20. Minus, that is when you should be asking, can I enter, not plus. 2025, every spirit of running after green, I bind it in Jesus' name. So you will see that it is now going to buy, and it is now going to neutral. It has not entered neutral. Look at it, these indicators, they don't lie. Now, let's look at the KDJ of the 4 hours of this coin, right? You will see that the purple, like I told you, this KDJ, don't even bother yourself about the name, because even myself, I'm confused. And I don't know how to, I cannot lie. So just know that it's the purple that you are concerned about. The purple line is what? Is at the very bottom, separating itself from these two, like they are quarreling. So it's telling you that, me, I don't love these two lines. I'm staying on my own. So you stay on your own. Now line, they stay on your own. What do they go find for there? So it's showing, it's separated. It's not yet going to romance the other two lines. So avoid, meaning that, I can still go down. Then look at the Bollinger Band, because in this trading, we must use the TGS. That is has come to stay. Is the standard. What did we say in TGS? Different parameters must be fulfilled. That is the Bollinger Band. It is resting. Listen, no. What we are trying to do is to let you know that just one indicator, one parameter is not enough for you to make money. No, there is what we call fake out. Now, this is telling us that this coin has retraced, is resting on this Bollinger Band. During the bull market, like I said yesterday, at times it will rest on this middle Bollinger Band, and we are good to go because the market is pumping. It won't really go to the last one, But right now, we look at this. If as this thing is resting on this middle Bollinger Band, and this purple line is already touching the red and the orange and romancing it, then we now looked at this speedometer here, and you see that the why am I calling it speedometer? Oh, Jesus Lord. This barometer here it has got it to the strong sell, and it is going up. You can enter, meaning that it is resting at the middle Bollinger Band as a support. That is the support. But right now, that is not what is happening. This barometer is telling us that it has not finished dumping. The stochastic is telling us in the 4 hours that it has not finished dumping. I'm still going to go down. That's what we are seeing here. So you see that all conditions have not been met. But let me go to a lower time frame so that you see. Let's see what is there for this particular coin. Okay, now you see this lower time frame. Good. So, like I said, the time frame you are trading is very important. You may want to collect fast money, 2-3%. So let us use this our method, lazy man way, to analyze this and see what it will tell us. But if it's me, Dr. Money, I will not even enter this trade yet because of the 4 hours. Okay? You can collect 2, 3, 4, 5% from this trade where it is. You can. Let's see. Let me show you. Let me show you. But I don't like anything that will give me hypertension. So you see that the 4 hours is still going down, but you can see this trade has done this percentage today. It has done like, it's not yet up to 2%, but for those that want to scalp, some people, they have good money and they want to scalp, collect 2%, 3%. That's not my thing, but people do that. So for those that want to scalp, you can do that. You can do that. You can see like the 30 minutes is about. So if it's me, this trade doesn't look healthy for me to enter anyway, because I don't see enough volume in it right now. And then the 15 minutes has done so much and it's not showing any significant increment in percentage. If you want to measure each of the, that's another way I determine my profit also. If you want to measure each of the, what was it called? Each of the candle, I'll see that better volume, not the demand, this page right now. This is never up to 1% for every 15 minutes. So I will want to be calm. Not trading is also part of trading. So looking at this, remember I told you that for you to trade enter call using your stochastic, please, I cannot overemphasize these parts. Listen and listen well to what I want to say. This your stochastic that they just taught you how to trade until it has faced up. It is doing national anthem at attention facing up. Don't enter that trade for the time frame you want to use to trade. This stochastic now is showing me that this coin is still digging where? It's looking for gold. It's digging oil where in Nigeria. It's going down. That is what the stochastic is showing us. You won't follow and look for oil. You want to still look for oil. The only way you can pick this trade is trading it with margin calls. You can trade it to, then you will not put your 3-4. Well, you should always trade with margin call. Bull season, you use 3-4 margin calls. Bear season, we use plenty. Okay? You know why? Because even in the highest bull markets, bull season or trade, it must fluctuate. Now, it's not a straight line. Trading is not a straight. It must go down, up, go down, up. That's why we picked yesterday, asked. When Queen Ibok entered, it went down small before it went up, and it did about 10% and all that before market change. Bitcoin is the king of the jungle. Bitcoin, we always control every trade, every analysis, or maybe not every, most 95%, 98%. So because of them misbehaving, the market now turned yesterday, you know. But those that entered, and then when you have market unstable, that is when there is negative news in the market, not trading is also good. Me, I don't trade. Like yesterday, I didn't trade. I don't trade when market is turbulent. I can't just stress myself. You understand? But if you have the patience, you know how to snipe, you can do that. So look at this stochastic here. Is it okay? Can somebody tell me? It is, to me, it is not okay. It is still digging, looking for national treasure at the bottom. So you want to wait for the stochastic to finish looking for the treasure. And you want soft life now, you will not enter and collect the treasure it has looked for. When it is ready to go up, you go up with it. Don't join it to be looking for the treasure at the bottom. So look at this now. Look at the gas. It is coming to neutral, meaning that it's still dumping. So always analyze on higher time zone. You get why. Mostly, I recommend 4 hours. Unless for those that are maybe very busy, oil workers or flights, pilots, people that may not want to look at their phone for one full day, then you can use the daily time frame. If not, perfect is 4 hours. Analyze on that. Make sure that your stochastic is at the bottom, ready to face up before you enter. Then you will now go to your lower time frame. What do we call lower time frame? 1 hour is a lower time frame, so 4 hours. 15 minutes is a lower time frame. I hope you know how to. Let me show you something. For those that don't know, I hope you know that this is where you can change to different times. So this more, there's a more here. Okay, so you click on it and you can see all the time zone. They are there. All the time frame rather. Sorry, they are there. So just pick anyone. Even 3 minutes. I normally look at 5 minutes at times too. You know, before, if I want to find an entry, if I want to enter a trade at 15 minutes, I will want to look at the 30 minutes, 1 hour after looking at the 4 hours. And then I look at the 15 minutes, the 5 minutes. If the 5 minutes, like now look at this trade. The 5 minutes, the purple line is trying to go down. I will wait for it to come down and start going up, and then I will not enter. So let's go back to this trade. Now, using the layman way, and let me not complicate it. I'm already talking as if many people are professionals, sorry. So just know that first and foremost, satisfy this Bollinger Band. It's either at the middle or the bottom. One criteria. Second criteria is the KDJ. This KDJ is the purple. Like, see this one now. This is 1 hour. It's showing us that the purple is trying to cross the other two. So that has satisfied that condition. Okay, for those that want to snipe. And then you must have been monitoring this trade. So let's look at something before I go to the pivots, which is the last. Let's look at this coin and see if it has got. But if you've been monitoring it, you will know if it has got it to strong buy. You will know. So let's know if it has got it to strong buy. Let's see. Okay, with the pivot. Okay, now this, look at this bottom. There's something at the bottom called moving average, technical indicators, and pivots. So this is where we are interested in. This one. Now looking at this trade, we have 2 things. They're called classic and Fibonacci. Don't worry, you're pretty at the meaning. Don't just stretch yourself. But what you want to take note of here is to see this. We have what is called the arrow 1, arrow 2, arrow 3. It simply means first point of resistance, second point of resistance, third point of resistance. That is what it simply means. And then we have this one that is very important. It's like the neutral, the pivot points, right? P, it's called P. So like the middle between the resistance and the support. What do we mean by resistance? Resistance is like the roof of your house. If for those staying in the story building, and you're a magician, you want to jump from your down floor to your first floor, you cannot just go there. You will hit your head on your roof. So that is the resistance. That's why you see us saying that this trade has broken social resistance. So once a resistance is broken, means that it has broken the roof and it's going up. Okay. And then after that, we have what we call the support. Now you are falling down. How do I describe this? Okay, you are at the first floor of your story building, and somehow you want to fall down to the down floor. You can't just fall because there's a support. like the roof now, that roof that is acting as a resistance to the person in your down parlor or your down room is now a support to you that is in the first floor in the story building. So that is just what support and resistance is. The support is that thing that is there that is preventing you or the trade from going up. That is the resistance, sorry. And then the support is the one that is at the bottom. You are falling down so that you don't just fall and break yourself now, like somebody falling from story building. You know, that thing is like a support that will catch you or catch the trade so that it doesn't just go down. So we must, it is very important, it's the basics of trading. We must take note of it. Now, RoyalQ in its wisdom, they've done the calculations for me and you so that we don't need to crack our head. That is why we are lazy. That's why we call ourselves the lazy man way of trading people, right? So they've done all the, normally you would do all this calculation yourself, but they've done all this. So you don't need to start looking for where is the support, where is the resistance. Calm down. Looking at this trade now, looking at where are we? Is it one? This thing keeps going to 15 minutes, 1 hour. I'm using 1 hour, sorry. Looking at 1 hour, remember I said the first thing you take note of when you want to use the lazy man one trade is what? The price. The price at that time. So this is 5.427. So when you come here, what do we see? You will see that this trade is where? Is above P. It is 5.47. Then on the Fibonacci side, 5.25. So it is, this range is above P. Remember we said that for you to enjoy this lazy man way of trading, it's always better to be on P or below P. You can use this one, but you have to use good magic call. But from what I'm seeing here, like that's what we even said in the stochastic 4 hour without even coming here. So you see these things, they all are interwoven and they work correctly for each other. So it's showing me that this coin will still dump. So if I have seen from my stochastic that this coin is still coming down, right? If I have seen from here that this coin is most likely to still come down in the 4 hours, then the 1 hour, like I told you, that the 1 hour is still looking like what is going to dig oil where there's no volume in it. Now I came here to confirm that I want to pick this trade, and it is showing me that it is on arrow. It's already at resistance point, first resistance point, not on P. So let me check something. If the price went down below that first. Okay, it got to 5.3. 5.3 is still within the arrow one, so it will still go down. So as far as I'm concerned, I will. So look at this place here now, this strong sell. This trade has not got it to strong sell. It will still go down. So if you enter now, you can take small profit too, but you know what? It will still go down. So your magic calls will be there to support you. So lazy man way of trading, go to your let's see if we can look for another one. Let's look at, since I don't like gas. So you can see the price is going down 5.41. So it's 5.42 something just now. So let's look at the next one and see if it meets our condition. It got to the third Bodega band, is going up. The KDJ is there. Let's go to the pivots. Okay. What is the price? 2809. So we'll come to the pivot points. It is the price raise is the price of the coin is just let's say is on X1 because it's showing 28 here, 0.28, and here is 0.3. So you can take this trade if you so want to trade. You can take it. This is for the 1 hour, but I always like to confirm with what's the name of the coin again? See, I always like confirming with my beloved stochastic that does not disappoint me. So stochastic is showing me that it is already moving 1 hour. So let me see what I always say we should first check the upper Are you seeing the 4 hours? Instead of me to enter gas, I would prefer to even enter steam. I would prefer to monitor steam and enter because the 4 hours is already at the bottom. It has not turned, but it is almost turning. It will turn. So I will patiently mark this kind of coin down and wait for the 4 hours to face up. Let me tell you something. While you are waiting for this, the difference between you that is careful and somebody that is doing over sabi, let me tell you the difference. As you are waiting for this coin, these 4 hours to turn, you know what will happen? This 1 hour that has gone into the middle, we get to the top and come down while you are waiting for it to turn. Who is smarter? The person that entered at the middle and it now went up and started dumping on the person, buying more magic calls. And you that waited for it, this line, this blue line, to get to the overbought region. We call this red line at the top overbought, meaning that people are the green line at the bottom, this green line, let me show you. So that when we use it, you understand. This green line at the bottom, we call it the buy region. Either you call it buy region or oversold. It's simply then this one at the top is the sell region or overbought. So let's use one name so that we don't stress, we don't confuse us. Let's just call the green line the buy region. Let's call the red line at the top the sell region. No need for plenty English. So when this blue line is at the buy region at the bottom, it shows that those that bought it before, they are selling to take profits. And so that is where you now have lots of people selling. So you want them to finish selling and buyers are entering the market and you now enter at that time. Before you know, gets to neutral and gets to buy, strong buy, you have made your good profit depending on the time frame that you are using. So what will just guide you, remember, let me not complicate it, just pick the coin using the top losers, outline the is it topmost 5 or 10 that is already red, and then you just look at the price, you look at the Bollinger Band, look at the KDJ, then come here, look at this this barometer. This barometer is very important if you have been monitoring the trade since it has been performing very well. You can monitor a trade for 3-4 days till it will now tell you that it has moved, it has dropped all the fat, all the pump in his body, it has gone to strong sell. People don't sell finish. Even if you are not patient and it gets to strong sell, you even enter at that time, it's even better. Meaning that it's at the bottom, people have finished selling and they are moving up. I always like it to get to strong sell and get to sell. But the best place to enter is even neutral. Now, why you will want to, some people prefer to enter at sell, this is it. Trades don't move in straight lines at times. Most times, it may get to sell and do what? Go back to strong sell again. We call it fake out. So by the time you entered, it got to strong sell and you entered at sell and it goes back. You can just see the line. Let me show you something. Look at this chart here. You see that this 1 hour, you see that it was moving. See here what I'm saying. Look at it happen here. It was moving. It was going up, and you're happy that your trade will soon be in profit. The next thing, what did it do? It diagnosed back. So because you entered at the bottom, because you entered at when it was at the because you entered at this bottom, right? And it started moving up to this place before it started coming down. What will it do? It will bring you back to the bottom before it start going up again. So you are not too far from the bottom, from your entry price. But by the time people that prefer to wait for it to get to neutral, 80% of the times, once it gets to neutral and it is coming from strong sell, if you have monitored it to strong sell, it is coming from there and it gets to neutral, 90% of the times, it will complete and give you your profits. But I need water, sorry. But the few times that it will turn back, it will give you more floating loss than somebody that entered when it was in sell. That's the difference. So it would have picked your maybe up to your fourth margin calls, which is not a bad one. But somebody that entered in sell, we have lower dip. But you that entered in neutral and it turned back, we have more. And then the person that entered in buy, in strong buy, Omo, you are the king of the jungle in the floating loss. Until the market we complete itself. Just add patience to your name. Already you know there's no loss. So it will come back to your entry price. But for the time being, anti-patience, well done. So if you don't want to be extra patient, it's better to just use this layman way. I didn't tell you to calculate. We said, look, commit the sin of lookery. Look at the trade. Let it come to strong sell. You are looking at it every day. Abba, actually, we used to watch Chinese film in our phone. That's what I watch with my phone if I'm not doing anything. And you watch your trade also. So let this thing, watch it move from strong buy to buy. You're looking at it today. Okay, it has got it to neutral. Beautiful. It has got, you look at it today. Okay, look at the 10 trade you're monitoring. It has got it to sell. And you use your 4 hours, 1 hour to monitor it. Mostly, if you want to be sure of 100, you want to make big profits, then use the 4 hours. Once you use the 4 hours and it fulfills all the conditions, remember, I said, if you are using 4 hours, let it just turn network. If you are using 4 hours, make sure that this stochastic is at the green line, the buy region facing up. You now look at it, beautiful. There's money, there's going to be money in this coin. Then you now look at the 1 hour. Let it be at the green line facing up. Oh, God is good all the time. And then you may want to come to your 30 minutes. So what do you see here? The 30 minutes is, guys, I didn't even look at this before I told you that somebody that waited for this stochastic to face up, that waited, meaning that this 1 hour would have gotten to the top and be coming down before this one will go up. Now look at it. Look at what is happening in 30 minutes. It has gotten to the sell region. People are selling it. Now a lot of people will start dumping it. And once you see it at this top, day your day, let it come down to the green and face up. So if you want to enter with 30 minutes, then look at this now. You can't follow these things and miss it. So it is showing that this coin, don't see what you are going to see here is fake outs. Take note of this thing, this 15 minutes, monitor it. It is, you see that it's at the sell region. It was trying to come down to dump, and it's not showing something like it wants to go up again. Why? Because the 5 minutes is going up, so it is just going to respect it. But let me tell you, it will come down. See, it's even facing that negation. You see, so you must be able to design fake outs to a large number, large percentage. Let it just start coming down. When it is at the buy region, the green at the bottom, then you enter. That is from your 15 minutes, because you have made sure that the 4 hours, the 1 hour is perfect. Then you go in. There's no way you will not smile. So it's so very easy. You don't need just to look, commit lookery. And then you now look at this. How many percent do you think you can take for this trade now that is 2807? It is between S1 and P1. It's good to enter, but remember your margin calls. So let's calculate percentage. But you remember I told you that this trade, I want to still wait small. So if you wait small, it will get to the S1 way. That's 28. It will get to this 24 or 0.24, 0.25. So you can use that as your preset. You are busy. You have seen that this thing is going to come down. You can just come here, take 0.25 and put as your preset and go about your business. When it comes down to that level, it will pick the trade. That's another way. You can use this. Okay, I didn't say this yesterday. You can use this, your pivot point, to put your presets. Just use your common sense to say S1. Let me show you. S1. This is S1. And the price is 0.28. And we've seen that it will still come down. So just wait. It will come down, put your preset and go buy your business. It will pick it. When you pick it, and you want to take your profit, you want to set your profit, sorry. Okay, you want to put your take profits. I want to use 4 hours so that it will be easier. So we said you should wait for it to dump, it will still come down. But even if you don't want to wait for it to come down, even if you want to use your mind to say, okay, it is 0.28 and I've seen that this thing will come down. Let's even say you put it here, it will still come down. But let's say you put it at 0.27, that's when you entered. You don't want to miss out because you are using magic calls, right? So you can use the other part, that preset part, and use it to calculate your margin calls. And you want to put it at 0.3. What did we see there just now? The P is 0.3. So 0.3. So it is showing that it will do 11%. Remember that you must not collect the full 11%. If it's me, I have seen it to do 11%, I will put my 4-5% until the market is settled. You can use that, you can use this part fully to your advantage, this pivot points part, when the market is settled. But for now, the market is not yet settled. This we use it to your advantage fully when the market is pumping. Just put your take profit. It will hit that 20%, that 30%. It will hit it because the market is pumping. But when you know that Bitcoin is behaving very, very spiritual, like the way it is doing, it's even pumping already. When you know that Bitcoin is behaving spiritual, you just be careful, okay? So I think that is it. Let me stop for now so that I don't complicate it. Let's look at this 15 minutes for this particular coin. Let's see the 15 minutes and what it did. This is 15 minutes of, oh, this is gas. No, I don't want to do gas. Sorry. What did you see just now? Steam. Let's use this steam. You can, okay, good. See the 15 minutes. Share what I calculated from just now is 0.27. That's where I took the calculation from. I didn't even look at it. I just used my sense. So look at the 15 minutes because I said calculate, do your analysis on higher time frame, but enter, find your entry in 15 minutes. Now you can see this is 15 minutes, right? This is 15 minutes and this is 15 minutes. What is this telling us now? It's telling us that this trade we get to, it is, see what it is now, 0.28. So the price is within 2814, is within this S1, is within this S1 here. The current price is within S1. That's S1 is first support now. So if you enter, you put your presets at 0.27. If it's me, I will not put it at 0.27. I'll put it at 0.275. Do you understand? With my margin calls, then I will look at the take profit. Just, you don't even need to, if you get to this P, but you don't need to even wait. Put your 5%, collect it. Wait for that 15 minutes. This is what a smart person will do. Wait for the 15 minutes to get to this part, to get to the top again. So see, this 15 minutes will come down. So that is why you must not enter now. You go and wait for the 0.27, preset it down. Then you will now, you can even be monitoring it. Shay, we said you need to be a monitor, class prefect, and monitor your trade. Just be looking at it that is going down and you enter. You already know these things. Then when you enter, you take profits. Now look at what a smart person will do. A smart person that is smarter, because me, I'm not smart. I don't have too much time. But when I have time, I make the market. But you that is very smart, what you will do is this. Collect your 4-5%, monitor it. Wait for the green, this blue line to move. You know, it will not start when you enter at the green line. It will not get to this red. You've already collected your profit. You're looking at the market is looking at you. Allow it to come down again. Enter again. You forbid plenty money. You can collect 5% 10 times. You can collect it. So do that multiple times. I have somebody that is doing this. She doesn't call, she uses big money to trade, but she doesn't collect more than 3%. She will just say, Mama, I am watching this 15 minutes, so I'm hitting it. Once it goes up, collect my 3%. I wait it to come down. I hit it, and she picks one trade with $3,000, $5,000, 4,000, 2,000, depends, you know. For you that don't have that, you can compound. Don't despise your little beginning. All you need is to know what to do. Now you know what to do. Do what we are saying in 1 month. That my elder sister, I taught her this method. She started trading using $600 to trade this method. Within, it didn't get to 2 weeks. She had turned that $600 to 1,300 this December. She doesn't do any calculation. She just does this thing. Say, John, and I wait for big percent to 2-3%. I get time. I paid for my bots. I get the time. She does it. She's an accountant, but she does it and collects her money. Guys, what can you see? Whenever I put talking, what can you see in your stochastic? What can you see on your screen? Stochastic. Any admin, can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Yes, it's
Okay.
coming down.
What?
It's coming down.
Good.
It's dropping.
Shall you see what we said? It was giving a fake out before I said it that time. And I said it is because the 5 minutes is going up. It will come down. You see this blue line, it will come down. It will come down to this thing. It will come to this place, this 0.27. If we can use this thing to monitor, you will not be sleeping in plenty floating loss. RoyalQ has given us everything for us to get the best results. This bot is too much. So you just put your 0.27. Look at it. It is in 27. If care is not taken there, see 2788. If care is not taken there, it may even break the S1 and come to this side of S2. That is where you are a monitoring prefect. Monitor it. Just be looking. When you see that it gets to S1 and you see that this stochastic has not fully gotten to the bottom, wait, it will still go to the bottom. Then you enter. Okay. Now, looking at this trade, I know that it will even break the S1. It will break it because see the 30 minutes will still come down. So what will happen here is that when you can enter with your 15 minutes, collect your 2-3%, wait, let it get to the red. As it's coming down, the 30 minutes will come down. So you would have collected 2-3% many times till the 15 minutes will now be at the bottom, 30 minutes is now at the bottom, 1 hour is now at the bottom, your 4 hours at the bottom, fire down, collect your 10-15% at that stage. Then you know that God is good. So I think that's all I have to say today. Don't mind me. I talk too much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mani. That's another awesome presentation there. Thank you so much. I believe we have people that have questions. So if you do have questions,
Sorry, but let me just interrupt you, please. Sorry with my presentation. I am not a normal presenter that will go straight and serious, but I believe this live is too serious. I believe that presentation, let's make it sweet. That's what Julius does, and it's so beautiful. Yeah, just let's gist. I always like our presentation to be like we're telling story, we are gisting, so that everybody can just be relaxed and all that. So please don't mind all these my plenty jokes and things I crack in between. I am a lecturer, and that's one of the ways we get our students, we make them relax and just enjoy it. So sorry for those that are very uptight and say this woman is not professional. Yes, I am not a professional. This is the next training we'll do, I will use Pidgin English. Okay, thank you.
You were supposed to use Pidgin English today as well, but you did not. You always forget.
I forget.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mani. That was another awesome presentation there. And I believe we have people who were asking questions. So if you want to ask a question, please raise up your hands and then we can get to unmute you. But John, I'm seeing John's iPhone here. Can you unmute yourself? Yeah, I've asked you to unmute and ask your question.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Please, all the thank you protocol duly observed. Thank you once again, Dr. Moni. Before my question, I want to solicit for another session if possible. Then my question goes like this. How can I do a preset? And does the preset give me an alarm, or it will automatically enter the trade on its own?
Dr. Mani, do you want to show him how to set it using your
preset is very easy. Was our TradingView share is still co-host?
Yes.
Because I am not with my the bots. I'm with my VCs bot here, not the one I use for trading. So just do and just show.
Shaya, are you still here? Yeah, Shaya is still here. Shaya, please unmute yourself and share your screen, please. If you can show him how to preset. I can't do it on my laptop.
Okay, let me just a minute. I'm coming just a minute. Let me try and share. I just pray I'm not still facing the same problem. Okay. Okay. Share. Screen. Start sharing. It's still saying the same problem. I think I need to just get some things done. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, go back. Okay, let me see. Can I share it now? Can we see my screen?
No.
Still. Let me share it again. Turn on. Give me the power bank.
Ebook, you can show us now how to do presets.
I'm not signed on in my phone. I'm on the laptop. That's the problem.
What's up, Lanke? Any of the admin?
Lanke, are you here?
Okay, let me try joining with my phone, then I can share my screen.
Oh, okay, your laptop.
So let somebody else ask question meanwhile, while we sort that out.
It's not. Is it sure? It's not sure. I don't know what it's.
Okay, some other person can ask questions, please. We don't waste time on that.
Okay,
Tonya.
can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Dr. Money, and everyone for the knowledge we're getting here. This is quite insightful. Quick one, please. I beg to digress a little. I've not been able to access my RoyalQ app for some couple of weeks now because I just got a new device and tried to log into the new device, and somehow I wasn't able to get everything right. And then I got signed out. I've not been able to log into even the former device and the new one. And I've sent email a couple of times to the email my upline gave to me, but I still have not been able to hear from them.
Like you said, we're digressing. Yeah, let's do this in the group. Okay, contact your sponsor or your sponsor's sponsor. They'll help you with that issue. Right now, we're
okay. So I'm joined with my phone, so I can share my screen. But I'll need to be made a co-host.
Raise up your hand so I can, because I can see on as an
I'll ask to speak now. Okay.
Lank, I can't find your
Let me share my screen now.
Okay.
Oh, it says only the host can share in this meeting.
Lank, are you co-host or you're just okay?
You are not a co-host yet. I can see how we just queen. I think that's what the name, because from the microphone, are you?
I'm just queen with this phone. So just make Queen a co-host. Just Queen, not
I've made you already. Go ahead.
Okay. Can everyone see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. So for the person that asked on how to do a preset, let's say we want to go into Steam. You tap on create, you create, then you first of all do your settings, you choose a strategy setting. I'll just pick any one. Then you tap on, at least you know the percentage you want to put in. You put in your percentage. Let's say we want to use 3%. Change to 3%. Click save. Then you go to, you see where you have these icons. Directly under is, you see first preset buying price. You tap on it. So the price on the coin, sorry, let me just quickly the current price is 0.278. So you go to your first preset buying price, and let's say you want to do 0.265. Then you click confirm. Just hold on. What's going on now? What's wrong with this network? Sorry, let me just restart this again. I think the network is having issues. Okay, so yes. Okay, let's just let's just gas, because I can't find Steam here again. So we create, go to your settings, you choose your settings, change your percentage to whichever amount that you want to use. You click save. And then you go to your first preset buying price. Present price now is 5.406. So let's say we want to do 5.2. Let's do 5.2. Okay, let's say 5.25. You click done, then you click confirm. So that way you can see the figure is showing directly opposite the first preset buying price. Then you just click start. Confirm. So now the parameters will keep showing 00, like you can see at the top, until the trade peaks at the particular price that we've preset it to. So I hope this helps. Thank you. I'll stop sharing now.
Yeah. I hope you're coming out of that trade, because I don't think you did your
Yes.
Yeah, please come out of that trade. Thank you. So I think that was Mr. John that asked that question. So I hope she's answered your question, sir.
Very well, very well. I'm so glad I've taken it down.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so we have
Thank you
Tonya.
so much.
Tonya, please ask your
this.
question. Tonya, ask your question. Tonya, are you here? Okay, Benjamin, ask your question,
yes,
please. Okay, go ahead.
Good morning.
Okay.
Benjamin, please give Tonya some time. Let her finish. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so very much, Dr. Moni, Mr. Say, and everyone for this opportunity, for the knowledge. I'm new here, so I really have a lot of questions. When Dr. Moni was talking about using the indicator that's on your pivot point, like, how do you know that it has gotten to S1 for you to now, transfer that to use it in trading? That's the first question. Then I didn't really get it when she said, when your coin is pumping, that what do you do? Are you to go ahead and trade or not trade? Then the last question I have, please, is you just showed us how to preset rather. And I wanted to know if that first buy-in point, I wanted to know if it's the figure you got from your pivots from your S1 pivot point that you added there. Thank you.
Hello, Dr. Money. Can you hear her? Did you get her question?
Okay, I got a question, but she said she's new, so I'm sure she will need to shift. Anything will be strange. She won't really understand. She would need to, having watched this, so she already has a background information. She needs to rewatch it and work with her upline or her mentor to get more knowledge, because most of the things we'll say here would be like we're speaking Greek. So it is those that have been in the system, that have been trading, that we really understand more. But I'll just try and answer some of them as briefly as I can, but it will still sound like Greek to her. Like that preset price that they showed us just now. If you look at it, if you look at, you touch the coin steam. Okay, let me touch the one she touched, the gas. It was gas.
You need to
She
share your
touched.
screen, Dr. Money, if you're
Okay, I'm
touching
not
to
sharing. Oh dear, I stopped sharing before. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry. Daisy, I know you're on this call. Please tell your mother to stop calling me. She's cutting me off. So, looking at this trade, let me pick the gas that she talked on just now. Right, it has opened, and the 15 minutes you come to the pivot point. Now, what she did, remember what we said, the price of the coin is 5.41. Remember I said that this coin was still deep. It was more than this. It even got to 5.3 just now, because I'm monitoring it. So it will come here. You see the P. So the price is between S1 and S2. You are not the one that will go and bother your pretty, beautiful head about what value will be in S1 or S2 or S3. It is given to us already on our bots. It is just there. So remember what I said, S1 means first support. Now this first support could just start going up into profit, or may still go down to S2, that's second support. You know, it may get there. Then third support, it may get there, but those will take longer time. Now, what you take note of, the price is between S1 and S2. So if you want to preset and you have your magic calls in place, since the price is 5.4, you may want to come to 5.2. What she typed was 5.26, a bit 5.25, something like that. So what she just simply did was to come here. Now, in trading, there's nothing like fixed value, fixed rule. No. You use your brain most times to just calculate. Like, how do I put it? Okay, this is S1 is between 5.264 and 5.47. You may not want to put it at 5.26. You can just put it in 5.3 or 5.25. You know, that range, it is good. It is a range. So you can just put it if you want to stick to S1. But if you look at the daily candle, so let me quickly show you something. Gas USDT. So if you look at this, let me look at the 4 hours. I told you that these 4 hours will still come down. So if you are monitoring this trade very well, this trade will even break that S1. But if you have magic calls, beautiful, it may even get to 5.1. because if you look at the 4 hours, it's still going down. Then let me look at the daily. In short, like I told you before, I will not enter this trade. I will not, unless I want to collect 2-3%. If I want to collect 2-3%, yes. But me, I like big money. My name is money. I like collecting big percentage. So I have seen that the daily stochastic is at the top sell region. It's moved from $7 to 5.4. It will still come down. Remember when we started this call, this talk about this lazy man way, we started with this coin. Let me show you something. Let me show those that. If I remember, you were at this, we were in this call. Then this was what we used. Remember? Let me show you. Good. Let me show you something. This thing, not me. Don't mind my shot. I'm always rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. I'm always measuring. So if you look at this particular trade, then if you remember, it was leaving 17 down. Yes, remember, it was around 16 or 17. What's the value now? You remember that time that this coin during the daily candle was at the top. The daily candle was, why is this now misbehaving now? What happened? Why is it showing halfway? It was at the top. See the value where this value got to. It was at the top this way. Sure, you see. Then this my arrow is pointing down. I'm trying to show them that it was already at the bottom of 16. Not knowing that market will bring it down. See, I told you, market will always come to you. The market will come to you if you do you fulfill all these things that you're seeing here. Now, look at it. It eventually got to 15, even got to 14 point something yesterday. For those that have patiently used that pivot point and this thing to wait, you will see that it has picked your this thing. Let me go. Let me show you. Sorry. Hold on. It's always good to practicalize these things and then you see what we are saying. So this year we must not do tubu in trade. If that trade you are monitoring it, if it passes you, doesn't get to your support, leave it. We have over 5,000 coins in the market. It's better to pursue another one than to stay in floating loss of -50. So look at it. Are you see this? Okay, I want to use the 4 hours daily. Good. When we first talked about this coin, the first lazy man way class we had, those that were here, you will notice that this coin did 21%. $21, and it was around 17, somewhere here. When I said this coin will still go down, it will still dump. Let's monitor it. So look at the 4 hours. It kept going down. It got to 14. Did the market not come to us? It came. One thing must bring it down. Now that market that was at the top, look at it now. It has got it to the bottom. It is now facing up, ready to move. So the same thing with this gas. This gas, if you enter now, the gas will burn you away. So look at it. It's going to come down. It will still come down. So if you are patient, see the daily candle. For those that, okay, now I'll be talking to those that want to trade for 15 minutes. For those that like big money like me, that have long truth, monitor this gas. Leave it if you are seeing it 4 hours going up and down. Don't just worry yourself. Today is what? Today is Friday. Monitor it in the next 3-4 days. Check it Sunday. I've given you assignment to, I want my assignment results in the group. Post it. Look at Sunday, Monday. Remember I said the daily candle is once in 7 days. You will see that it will come down. When it comes down, you can collect your better big profits. So I don't even forget the question which she asked, so God help me. So that's the for the pivot point. Then for which other question did you ask? She asked 3 questions. Please look at the other 2 questions. I don't forget to.
Tony, if you're here, please ask your question again.
People, don't you remember? Who remembered now? Admin. Somebody asked the other question. Is it only me? It's all of us forgot.
Oh, I got distracted again. Please, if she's still here, she should ask her question, the last 2 again. Okay. Anyway, Tonya will probably type it in the group chat, and we will read it out. Who else has a question, please? Let's move on. Sorry about that. Let me check chats.
I know she asked about that pivot, which I said it is there. You don't need to stress yourself. It is there. But she asked two other things that I cannot remember.
Don't worry, she'll chat in the group if she's still here. Okay, yeah, someone asked if the Zoom recorded. It is recorded. Yes, Senator Ogun Toyibo said if you can have, yes, you'll have it once it's ready, we'll share it on the group. Someone said, share, let's connect. Okay. So my daughter is calling. Sorry about that. I had a call. Okay, can I share my screen to show? Okay. Okay, I don't think we really have any other question here because what I'm reading here is more of thank you and thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I don't think we have any question. Okay, Marcel, please unmute yourself and ask your question. I've unmuted you. Unmute and ask your question.
Good afternoon, my leaders.
That's nice.
Thank you very much for the wonderful teaching here. Please, my question goes like this. If I use the S2 as a preset price, and maybe the price didn't get to that S2, that support 2, will the trade sell, or will it still be waiting for the preset price to reach before it will pick up? That's my question.
Okay, sir, it's very simple and straightforward. You put your preset price, you put S3 or S2, and it got to S1 and bounce back up. It didn't get to that, or it didn't pick the trade. It will not pick the trade. So what you do, if you notice that trade has moved on, so that it does not take you, if you notice something, when the other admin, Queen Lanke, puts this preset just now, Ibo quickly told her, please, make it invalid, like cancel it. You know why? Because if she doesn't cancel it and the market goes up and then comes down to that preset price that she has put, it may even be next week, next month, next year. If she leaves it there, it will pick it at that time. So if you put that S2 or S3 and the market has moved on and you don't have money to trade it again, just go back and, cancel, remove it so that it will not pick it, because anytime the market comes down, it will go back, it will pick it for you. But if it doesn't come down, it will not pick it. You understand? It's as simple as that. And then I remember now one of the questions that Toye asked, one of the questions Toye answered, that she couldn't log into her phone, about she had issues. I think she has to work with her upline on that and keep writing to support. You have to keep writing to support. Nobody here can really help you with that problem. You understand? Work with your upline or your upline's upline. They will help you to write to support.
Sonia tapped here. Sonia said that her last two questions was what do you do when a coin is pumping, and what's the gas and steam? Gas and steam are two different coins. Yeah, two different.
She needs to go back to us
to show us how to enter the trade. So, but she's asking here, what do you do when a coin is pumping? Of course, it will give you your profits.
When a coin is pumping, if you are in that trade, since you've already put your take profits, you allow it you leave the bot to do the work, let it get to your take profit and sell. If you are not in that trade, leave it. Don't enter when it is pumping. Allow it to finish pumping, but you can take note of it. It's easy to see from your top gainers list on your RoyalQ bot. Write it down, then you monitor it till it comes down. Keep monitoring it till it comes down to that strong sell. When it has less strong sell, it is going back to sell to neutral. You can enter if you are anxious because of the monitoring I talk about. But don't pursue trades when they are already pumping. No, you injure.
The third question here in the chat, is that, is it the same app you use in analyzing that you use to still place your trade?
Of course, yes. Apart from my stochastic that I use my TradingView, that is why the first part of this class was about setting up your TradingView. And you must have your TradingView if you want to enjoy your trades. If not, every other indicator you are seeing is on your RoyalQ app.
Okay. So I hope you got your answers there. Obviously, I don't see any other person's hands up here. If there's any other person that wants to ask a question, they should ask now, or else I think we're done here. Do we still have people that want to ask questions? They should please ask now. We've actually stayed over an hour, 48 minutes right now on this call. It's best to always make it as brief as possible so that people can watch and rewatch and learn, what Dr. Money has taught us.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I hope we are doing great. Thanks for the presentation and everything. It was really impactful. My question is not actually regarding this meeting, but it also has to do with it about the event that's going to happen. I don't know if I can ask here or it's something I can ask privately.
Sorry, so I didn't get that question again.
Yeah, the event that was posted is going to happen in Benin.
No, please, we'll talk about that in the group. This is not for that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, using preset when the client picks in property sales. Okay, someone was just answering here. Okay, I think we're done here. Nobody else has questions. So I just want to use this opportunity to tell everyone that came out, thank you for coming out to learn. I want to believe that, we'll do better in our trades. We're not going to be staying in floating losses as long as we were last year. This whole idea is for us to do better with our trades. Thank you so much, Dr. Money, for your time. As always, thank you, because I know that time is priceless. You could have been using this period to do other things, but you decided to use it to train us. Thank you so much. So I think we'll call it a day. And I will simply unmute for everybody to say their goodbyes then. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Adula. Thank you,
Go
Dr.
ahead and say thank you.
You
Yeah.
leaders,
Thank
God
you
bless
so much,
you.
Dr.
Have
Money
a
and
nice
all the
day.
leaders.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.